learners! I am Princess Joy, your Technology and Livelihood Education teacher in Grade 9 Cookery. Tara, let's explore the vocational and lifelong lessons in this episode.
Our lesson for today is all about presenting a range of appetizers. Here are our lesson objectives. Identify the fundamentals of plating. Enumerate the different accompaniments of appetizers. Value the importance of food plating. Take a look at the given pictures. Have you experienced attending one special gathering and set of the table is full of attractive and colorful items like this? What did you feel? Can you give one word that describe a well-plated food like this? Please type your answer in comment box below. The way food is presented has a big impact on how diners perceive it. We all judge food even before we take a bite. For the most part, that judgment is entirely based on how the food looks. In the restaurant industry, food plating and presentation are the key part of the guest experience. Appetizers can be more appreciated if presented attractively. Like the saying goes, the eyes should eat first. So let us begin our discussion about food presentation. So what is food presentation? It is the art of modifying, processing, arranging, or decorating food to enhance its aesthetic appeal. It refers to the arrangement of food on the plate in a way that makes it appealing to the diner. How about plate presentation? It is the process of offering the appetizer to guests in a stylish and pleasing manner. It requires skills, style, and creativity. Whether you use food presentation, plate presentation, or plating, it is all the same as this improves the presentation of the dish and adds value to the dining experience. You don't need to be a trained chef to learn the basics of plating. There are no hard and fast rules to correct plating, but there are several important ideas to keep in mind when preparing and presenting dishes, such as fundamentals of plating. This topic provides you the knowledge and skills in presenting range of appetizers. The first fundamentals of plating is balance. The rules of good menu balance also apply to the plating. Select foods and garnishes that offer variety and contrast. The plate should be carefully balanced taste, texture, color, and flavor. By playing with these components, you can bring a sense of satisfaction to your diners as soon as the dish is delivered to the table. For the balance in color, 2 or more colors on a plate are usually more interesting than one. For the balance in shapes, plan for a variety of shapes and forms. Cutting vegetables into different shapes gives you great flexibility. Next is the texture. Not strictly visual consideration but important in plating and menu planning. And the flavor, which is one of the factors to consider when balancing colors, shapes, and texture on the plate. Next one is portion size. This is important for the presentation as well as for costing. Portion sizes and plate should always match. Ensure that there is the right amount of ingredients and that the plate complements the dish, not too big or small. Match portion sizes and plates. Too small a plate makes an overcrowded, jumbled, and messy appearance. Too large a plate can make the portion look skimpy. Select plates large enough to hold all the items without crowding. Balance the portion sizes of the various items on the plate. Apply logical balance of portions and do not let the main item get lost with excessive garnish. The third fundamentals of plating is arrangement on the plate. When plating, always highlight the key ingredients. Also consider the size and portion of the food item. Ensure that the main item or main ingredient stands out, but also pay equal attention to other elements on the plate such as garnishes, sauces, and even the plate itself. Many chefs display their creativity in plating presentation, and one important thing is to keep in mind the convenience and the comfort of the diner when plating. Another fundamentals of plating is cutting food. Pay attention on the size of the food and its role in the plate. Cut vegetables into uniform pieces. Consider variety of shapes and texture. Another one is creating a framework. Selecting the right plate for your meal is the key to attractive food presentation. Choose your plate wisely. This means you should start with drawings and sketches to visualize the plate. Find inspiration from an object or picture. The plate is considered as the frame of your masterpiece. The plate is considered as the frame of your masterpiece, which is the food. Assemble a practice plate to work on executing your vision. Another one is keep it simple. Select one ingredient to focus on and use space to simplify the presentation. Clutter distracts from the main elements of your dish and might make it confusing for the diners to figure out what to focus on. And those are the fundamentals of plating that you should keep in mind in presenting your dishes at home. Follow these techniques in planning and practicing food presentation. Then showcase what you have learned in this lesson through a performance task. For the performance task in this lesson, prepare and present a simple appetizer using the available ingredients at home and apply the fundamentals of plating that you learned today. Observe safety procedures while performing the task. For our ODL students, please submit your video in your classwork. And for our MDL students, please submit the photo documentation of your performance. And that ends our lesson for today's episode. I hope you learned a lot. Always remember, at TLE, we keep on going beyond the traditional. Thank you for watching!